Hello, welcome out to the Man United fans. Stan, it was Cardiff City 1, Manchester United 5. Well, and it is another fan cam now for you guys. I have got Dazza on now from Dazza's Football Stand. So, anyway, Dazza, what are your thoughts on that game today?
Well, first of all, good evening to everyone who is watching at a minute. Very entertaining football from United, and I've never really seen us perform like that this season. I've seen it before. Obviously, this season that was obviously Fulham. We wondered just Mourinho though, and I wasn't sure what happened that game. It must have been just a fluke game. Today, we definitely showed our quality. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I know it was his first game in charge. Everyone's confident that he could probably get us the top 4. I still think top 4 could be still out of reach at the minute. But that could obviously change within the next couple of games. And obviously if Arsenal start dropping points against teams. Obviously, you know, this is an important time to be getting points. We got obviously winnable games. Today was a winnable game, 5-1. Never expected it. Brilliant performance. Biggest scoreline I've seen from us this season. Biggest margin of victory as well this season. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so far has been a success for us. And I think, you know, he can definitely carry on. Winnable games next. Huddersfield, which we should absolutely demolish because they're absolutely awful at the minute. Bournemouth. We all know how tough Bournemouth can be. That could possibly, it should be a winnable game, but it could be a bit of a tight affair. Newcastle, we seem to struggle at times at the St James's Park, but I think this time we'll absolutely demolish them. Leiden should be 7-0 because I saw the highlights of them against Borough today and they were absolutely awful. And obviously Borough deserved to win that game. No, that was tight though, but like I say, United should smash them. And then of course I think we've got the game that could possibly end out unbeaten 1. Spurs at Wembley, because we all know how cock we are at Wembley Stadium against Spurs.
Yeah, well, we did beat them last time in the FA Cup, but it could be different this time, especially with the season that we've had. But right now we're in a new era with Ole Solskjaer. I mean, we could get to the top 4. I mean, that is the question. Can we get to the top 4? I mean, what we need to focus on now is just getting points and stuff. Just don't focus on other teams. But hopefully, like Chelsea and Arsenal and Tottenham and City and the Scousers just drop points and stuff to that. We can climb our way up to the table. I think definitely we can't get into the top 2. I think top 2 are definitely going to be the Scousers and City. But I think top 4, let's get into 3rd or 4th. That's.
I think Chelsea will drop into the 5th again. I think Chelsea will drop to 5th again.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, top 4 it could be on. We would have to make some signings in the transfer window. Obviously, let's hope we can have a better transfer window than we ever have done with Jose Mourinho.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, people are saying, well, you've just beaten Cardiff, so why are you celebrating like you've won the bloody title? Well, that's Liverpool. That's just daft old Liverpool fans for you. Salty crap plebs. Just because they're top of the league. Yeah, United, we're top of the league, yeah. United just beat Cardiff 5-1. Yeah, they're celebrating like they won the title. No, mates. To be honest with you, though, yeah, Liverpool top of the league. Now we can do about that. Yeah. The only way we'll climb into the top 4, as you said, is obviously the teams at the top dropping points and us winning. But the issue with us is when we win games, the other teams win, and then a lot of the times when we don't win, some of the teams win and some of the teams drop points above us. So they're winning points when we're winning, but when we're losing, we're not when they lose, we don't capitalise a lot of the times, which is the issue.
Yeah.
I was interested with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's 4-3-3 formation decision, and I said in my preview that there is 2 main formations that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer likes to use. When he was in the Europa League with Mulder, he had a very good. He made very good decisions to change the formations and the tactics to attacking emphasis.
Yeah.
We had the creativity on the right hand side with Ashley Young, who I think still should not be a right back. I felt Lingard had a very good game. I felt everyone had a very good game. It was very difficult to pick a man in the match.
Yeah.
It was either going to be Pogba or Martial, and I did go for Martial because I felt Martial was in control of a lot of stuff and loved his little trickery. Pogba had a very good game as well, so obviously he was involved in a lot of stuff as well. Obviously the back heel pass he did, which I absolutely adored, to the left-hand side, was very good. But I did have to pick obviously Anthony Martial for the way he the way he set up his own goal and took it. It was
exactly. That was really, really good from Anthony Martial.
And it improves. It just shows how much we've improved in this game without, obviously, that man, Jose Mourinho, who was absolutely crap. So I think now we just go on to these next couple of games with a lot of hope, and we're like, yes, you know what? I think we could probably do it. We have a very good chance. I think we've got loads of chance of winning these next couple of games. If we don't win the next couple of games, then that is a backs to the wall one for us. But we really should be expected to win these next couple of games. I felt Rashford's goal was very well taken. The penalty that Michael Oliver gave to Cardiff. It's two games in a week that he's been in charge of my teams, and he's been a pain in the arse. Middlesbrough versus Burton was an example, and I was giving him walk-alls. I absolutely hate him. But to be honest with you, it was a debatable penalty, but regardless, it didn't make any difference. We still smashed them 5-1, and I felt, we were the better team. Obviously, that was shown in the stats as well. I think we got about 17 shots, 9 on target, so that was very good to see. And next couple of games, just take one game at a time, and we should absolutely demolish them.
Yeah.
I think, I think overall, a better team won. Best performance I've seen from us this entire year.
Yeah. With Solskjaer as well.
Hopefully, we might have some success under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah. Well, I think that we're going to win the FA Cup under him. Well, my man of the match today was Marcus Rashford. I mean, I do agree that Anthony Martial played really, really well today. I also thought Pogba played well. I thought the whole team played well. De Gea made a good save.
He didn't have much to do in that game. I thought
Jones was alright, actually. Jones was decent. I think the whole defence was decent. I mean, as you said, Ashley Young is struggling a little bit. At right back.
I think
I think we should bring a proper right back back. I think what we should do, we get Valencia play, or we should play Darryl. That is what I think we should do at Manchester United. Darryl or Valencia, but. Really, really good win today over Cardiff. I mean, very well deserved. And, we seem very confident going into it. Solskjaer seemed very confident in his press conference as well. So, but, there's lots of passion. I mean, Pogba, I don't have a clue what happened to him. Pogba was world class today. I mean, Pogba went out there today and he seemed a lot happier. He seemed a lot calmer as well. He seemed like he wanted to play. Now I think we know why. I think now we know why the players weren't playing under Jose Mourinho is because they didn't like him. It's not just because they couldn't. It's just probably because they didn't like him. But now they're fine under Ole Solskjaer. I think he's a very nice guy and stuff. So. Yeah, I think it's just because Jose Mourinho scared the life out of them, to be honest with you. He called Pogba a virus. Yeah. But now we got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's not negative at all. He's a nice, calm man and stuff, which, he's a world-class Manchester United legend. So I'm happy that we got a caretaker. So, but hopefully we get someone like him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with Solskjaer's formation decision, I was intrigued by this because there's 3 formations he used in Europa League when he was with Mulder, and I said this one, but I didn't get through a lot of it because I went on straight to a different one for some reason. He could switch from one formation to either a 4-3-3, the 4-4-2, the traditional one, as I call it.
Yeah.
Or he would switch to the 4-2-3-1, which is his most favourable and most frequently used formation. I'm surprised he didn't use the 4-2-3-1. But the 4-3-3 I thought was very interesting.
Yeah, same as me.
I felt Martial did very well on the left-hand side. I felt the whole team did very well. And I'm not sure whether I'd be able to pick between the 4-3-3 or the 4-2-3-1 as to which one suits United's playing style better. For me, I would probably say the 4-2-3-1 because you got the creativity in the middle and you've also got the creativity in the three front midfielders, the centre attacking mid stuff. But the issue with that formation is if we were going to use the 4-2-3-1 in games, we would definitely have to sign a centre attacking mid or two centre attacking mids in the transfer window. Because the guy that I watched, he said if it was going to be a 4-2-3-1, he would put Paul Pogba at centre attacking mid. Now, I would put Paul Pogba at centre defensive midfield because I think he does well in defending. He does better in defending than attack for me. So, would you prefer if we didn't sign a centre attacking mid and we had to play Paul Pogba in a 4-2-3-1 formation? Would you prefer him as a centre defensive mid or would you prefer him as a cam?
Well, that is a real tough one because, as you said, he defends well. But today, what we saw is that he attacks well. But I think what we saw under Jose Mourinho is that he was mainly defending. This is probably the first time we've actually seen him attack and stuff. But to be honest with you,
he had that freedom about him.
Yeah, well, it's a tough one in my opinion. I'm really actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna say just put him in the defensive position.
Because he's played as a defensive midfielder. I don't know whether you'd say a lot of his career, but mainly in his time at United, especially under Jose. But that was because we used to play Park to Bus. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would probably play him as a centre attacking mid, but I don't think it would suit his play. I don't think it would suit Paul Pogba.
Exactly.
Because he's not an attacker. He's not an attacking midfielder. He's normally a centre midfielder, but I would class him as a CDM.
Yeah, because the thing is that
it's interesting.
Yeah, because the thing is that, you know, we want Pogba to be happy where he plays. We don't want him getting in another argument with another manager and stuff because, you know, what we need is just for Paul Pogba to play well. Then that's simply all we need right now at Manchester United. Paul Pogba just needs to perform and no matter where he plays. So, we just need him performing for us.
Definitely. Yep. I think that's pretty much all we can really talk about, apart from good win. United are back in business. It's the United we've been wanting to see for 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for 3 years, for about 5 years. 6 years, whatever. 5 years.
Yeah.
And that's the first time we've scored 5 goals in a match since Fergie's last game.
Yeah. So, it's been a brilliant day. It's been a brilliant week for Manchester United.
Been a brilliant day for me.
Solskjaer's been appointed. We won 5-1 today. So, anyway, thanks for coming on, Daza. So, anyway, thanks for watching the video of the Man United Fans Stand. I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching.